In the mid-1980s, the hair metal scene was changing. Hard-hitting rock songs still ruled MTV, but another formula was becoming impossible to ignore: the power ballad. Bands that could combine heavy guitars with emotional melodies were finding success beyond rock radio. Power ballads were reaching the Billboard charts, attracting new audiences, and becoming some of the biggest songs of the decade. Dokken had already proven they could write one. In 1985, Alone Again became the band's first major crossover hit. It reached the Billboard Hot 100 and showed that Dokken could connect with listeners just as effectively with emotion as with aggression. It wasn't just another album track. It became one of the band's signature songs. Just 1 year later, Dokken released what many fans consider their finest album, Under Lock and Key. The album delivered memorable singles like The Hunter, In My Dreams, and It's Not Love. All three received MTV exposure and helped push the album to platinum status. But here's the question I've often wondered about. Why didn't Dokken release a power ballad from Under Lock and Key? At the same time, many bands were embracing the growing trend. Mötley Crüe found huge success with Home Sweet Home. Europe reached a much wider audience with Carrie. Cinderella broke through with Nobody's Fool. Soon afterward, Whitesnake, Def Leppard, Poison, White Lion, and many other bands would turn power ballads into some of the biggest rock hits of the late 1980s. Meanwhile, Dokken never followed up the success of Alone Again with another ballad single from their most successful album. In my opinion, Under Lock and Key offered several strong possibilities. Slippin Away had a memorable chorus, emotional lyrics, and the kind of melody that could have appealed to both rock fans and mainstream audiences. Jaded Heart showcased Don Dokken's melodic vocals and had all the ingredients of a classic power ballad. Even Will the Sunrise, while heavier than a traditional ballad, featured enough melody and atmosphere to make a compelling single in an era when melodic hard rock was thriving. Would any of these songs have become another Alone Again? No one knows for certain. Radio tastes, label promotion, MTV airplay, and timing all played major roles in determining a hit. But considering how quickly power ballads became one of the defining sounds of the decade, I believe Dokken missed an opportunity to build on the momentum they had already created. Perhaps Under Lock and Key could have produced one more major crossover hit. Perhaps it could have elevated the band's commercial success even further. Or perhaps history would have unfolded exactly the same. That's why this remains one of the most fascinating what-if moments in the 80s hard rock era. Now I'd like to hear your opinion. If you had been Elektra Records in 1986, which song from Under Lock and Key would you have chosen as the next single? Slippin Away, Jaded Heart, Will the Sunrise, or another song entirely? Let me know in the comments. For more hard rocking videos, follow, subscribe, and share Retro Music Channel.